Good morning and happy Friday. Today is the 19th of April. So, I want to talk briefly about this bill that the Assembly Higher Education Committee blocked for tuition for Gold Star families. I originally saw this article on Syracuse.com back on the 9th, and it kind of ticked me off pretty quick because me personally, I think that military families, military members and their families should be taken care of for whatever they need, no matter what. But unfortunately, some other people disagree with that. So, if you look at this article on Syracuse.com, which I will include a link to, it talks about how the Higher Education Committee voted 15 to 11, to hold this bill in committee, which would block it from going into a floor vote. So you can look at the article. Talks about reaction and stuff like that from other assemblymen and women. Okay, so if we go over and look at the bill, this is right on the New York State Assembly website. Okay, which I strongly suggest that you go check out. And if you go look up this bill, you'll see that the bill number is A02991. And if you go you can search specifically for bills by bill number and text, and there's all kinds of other ways you can search for bills. Okay, but if you go look at this bill, you can see the sponsors and co-sponsors of the bill. Okay, and then we see that the summary, it says, provides free tuition expenses for SUNY or CUNY to surviving dependent family members of New York State military personnel who have died while performing official military duties. Okay. For those of you that don't know CUNY, and I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, that's City University of New York, and SUNY is State University of New York. So we scroll down and we see the committee votes. Okay, you can see who voted, who's on the committee, and how they voted. Okay, you can see the action is held for consideration. Okay, 15 voted yes, 11 voted no. Okay, if it had passed, if it was the other way around, 15 no's, 11 yeses, then it would be sent to a floor vote. Okay, so you have 15 people. Okay? Fortunately, this committee is more Democrat than Republican. So I wanted to I get curious. Okay, 15 people voted to hold this in committee. Okay, those 15 people, what is their political party and where are they from? Okay, so I got looking into that, and I found out. Okay, I'll just go down the list. Okay, Glick, she is the chair of the committee. Okay, and is also a Democrat from New York City. Gottfried, a Democrat from New York City. Engelbright, a Democrat from Long Island. Cahill, a Democrat from the Kingston, Hudson Valley area. Lifton, Democrat from the Ithaca, Cortland area. Cusick, Democrat from Staten Island. Lupardo, Democrat from Binghamton. Fahey, the Democrat from the Albany area. Picardo, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Democrat from New York City. Simon, Democrat from New York City. McDonald, Democrat from the Albany area. Bichotti, okay, yeah, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Democrat from New York City. Okay, Hindman, Democrat from New York City. Epstein, Democrat from New York City. And then you have Romeo, who is a Democrat from the Rochester, New York area. Okay, so those are the 15 no votes. All the people that voted no are all Democrats. Okay, and that's where they're from. To me, no surprise. I am not surprised at all. Okay, so as one can expect, okay, after this came out that they blocked this, people got ticked off, and news media outlets picked it up and talked about it. People were outraged, and people complained, and politicians started getting a lot of backlash. I think President Trump even said a few things about it. So then you got just the other day, Cuomo comes out. All right, this is a few days ago. This is on the 11th. Okay, so Cuomo comes out, and I love how since when Cuomo came out and said this, everybody's all like excited. And, yeah, he's doing a good thing. He's like the knight in shining armor. Okay, well, he comes out and he says New York State will grant free tuition and room and board to the families of New York military members who are killed or disabled while on duty. Okay. In this article, this is from WNYT. The Democratic Governor Andrew Cuomo announced the move Wednesday, days after Republican lawmakers accused the Democrat-led state assembly of blocking legislation to accuse scholarships for Gold Star families. Okay, they accused them of doing that because that's exactly what they did. Okay, so goes on to say Cuomo said there's no need to wait for lawmakers to act, so he has directed education officials to begin covering tuition costs for dependents of fallen or permanently disabled service members. The state already covered tuition for dependents of service members killed or disabled in combat or in training, but that didn't cover all military deaths or injuries. Cuomo says the expansion will cost several $1 million, but that it's a small price to honor Gold Star families. Yeah. Now, and part of the outrage of this, okay, you've got these 15 Democrats that come out and say, nope, we're not going to send this to a floor vote, okay? Meanwhile, in the state budget that was just recently passed, they put in $27 million for tuition for people who are here illegally, right? So, to me, this is my opinion, okay, these Democrats, and you can't say all Democrats, okay, but these 15 Democrats on this higher education committee, okay, have shown where their true priorities are, okay. They care more, to me, they care more about giving free tuition for these illegals because it was passed in the budget, okay, for $27 million, okay. I don't know, Cuomo just says here that it's going to be several $1 million, okay. I'm sure it's going to be less than the $27 million that that they gave for tuition for the illegals, but this is kind of, to me, like a show of who they really care about, and where their priorities lie. Okay, do you care about Gold Star families or do you care about illegal immigrants? Okay, to me that's an issue. Okay, and people need to remember, right? Oh, now they're gonna do it. They're gonna give tuition to the Gold Star families. Okay, well, that's only after they said no, and people flipped out, and they got all this backlash. it shouldn't have come to that anyway. Should not have come to that at all. So, I just want to talk about that for a minute and show people what the real deal is with it, because I've seen people already. I've seen Democrats already. Oh, Cuomo's doing this wonderful thing. Okay, well, that's not the whole story, and he's only doing it after he got major backlash. Okay, so I just want to educate people on what really transpired. Okay, and so thanks for tuning in. I will post the links in the description. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I will do videos as often as I can on a wide array of topics. And so hopefully check out my other videos.